Hi everyone, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today is the reveal for what I sent my swap partner who was crafting with Isabel for the Ephemera book swap that was hosted by Rosie from Rosie's Creative Wings. Of course, all the participants will be linked in my description box. By the time you see this video, Isabel would have revealed and posted her video. So, of course, I will link that in my description box as well. This is what's going in the package. Isabel is a vintage lover, also loves the color purple, and I try to stay within that color family and also send her items that I thought, just as happy mail that she can use in creating her junk journals and some of her favorite go-to supplies. So that's what all of this is. So if you want to know what I send her, you're going to have to go and check out her video. So my thought process for this was Isabel has obviously been crafting way longer than I have. And I wanted, she absolutely loves vintage. And I wanted to do a little bit of both. Give her that vintage love and feel, but also add a little color and variety. So here is my ephemera book. I did it in a junk journal style. I did do a different binding. This is an exposed binding. Under here, I added some doilies. I just added a bold pin there with a little heart, and it says made with love. Corrugated painted cardboard, fabric, butterflies. She absolutely loves butterflies. And I left the strings extremely long, so in case she wants to add dangles or anything here, she can. Once she uses what's in here, I'm hoping that she will find value and continue to refill it. So this was a purple scarf that I've had in my stash for quite some time. And I believe I've used this before in one of her, I think it was her birthday challenge. And I actually used the same paper that I used to create what I sent her for her birthday challenge to create this journal. This is actually what's underneath here is this corrugate. That's what I used. I don't know if you can see it. No, I probably covered it up so well. But that's what's under here. It is 5 signatures. And it is sewn. I was going to put my name in the back, but I decided not to. I'm just going to leave it just like that because I didn't want to take away from the beauty of the paper. She loves butterflies, so of course I had to add a butterfly there. And this is my ultimate favorite die. It's a filigree die. Absolutely love it. And then for the vintage feel, I added a brown button there. So that's my cover. That's my doilies, my spine. This is some fabric under here. In hindsight, I think I would have picked a lighter fabric. That one was really thick, and I'll show it to you. I have a piece of it here. This was on the thick side, but I just had to have that fringe. So it feels a little bulky here. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a little bulky there. So I opted not to put a pocket there, but it's adhered really well. And I did it similar to how I do my ephemera. So originally I had done some pockets, and I really did not, like, it really stumped me. Here's one of the original ones. And I had pockets, but I didn't know how to decorate, and I felt like it didn't have enough pop of color. So I started from scratch, and I decided to go with ephemera. So there's a lot of sewing in here. So here is the more modern pops of color. So she has lots of flowers and ephemera that she can use on any of her projects. She alters items. She does cards. She does altered composition books, junk journaling, hoops. I mean, she's all over the place. MDC. So these are things that she can use. I hope she can find to use. I did sew all around. And then who doesn't love Tim Holtz or Sizzix? I bought these on a D-stash. So I have these frames that she can easily back up. So even if she had to fussy cut around and she wanted to back it up with something else in the back, it's not horribly difficult. I also kept the ovals because she can use this as embellishments, add some fabric, make some clusters out of it. And then I try to, depending on the project, give her some options that she can play with. And that also came with some birds. So I have some birds here that she can add feathers, bling, do some things with. This is the Sizzix fan, or Tim Holtz fan. She does a lot of steampunk as well. Here is the telephones, as well as the rotary. And then because she does just as much, or maybe more, junk journals than I do, this is like my go-to style. So this is file folder, and I used shoe polish, which I have to buy another one. And this is what I use to dye the file folder. You can hear it's almost empty. The file folder to give me this worn and weathered look. And then these can be used to create decorations on a pocket. She can stamp on it. She can fully decorate after that. When I was putting this together, I didn't want to create ephemera for her because Isabel is a talented crafter. She has her own style. Although I think I know it pretty well, but I didn't want to take away the fun of creating something and making it your own. So I just wanted to create her some foundations that she can start with and then take it from there, whether she wants to add fabric to it, or she wants to add a fussy cut image on it, if she wants to ink the edges, if she wants to add bling, maybe she wants to do a background script stamp before she starts decorating. So you get what I was thinking. Same thing here with these pull tabs. I didn't want to fold them or do anything. She can use this actually, if she wanted to, as a backing, and then layer something else on there. So there's a lot of different things that she can do with this. She can paper piece these if she wants to. The shape is not horrible to follow if she wanted to back it up. And then of course some more pull tabs, some more little things that she can use as layering and in her decorating of her journals. I did share some of the Tim Holtz old photography stamps. These are a little on the thicker side, so I did fill quite a few pockets because I have quite a lot of them and I wanted to share. So these are in here, and if she wants to do a vintage or maybe another black and white, here you go. And then this is another Sizzix die. I kind of filled these lightly because they are on the thick side and I did not want to stress the pocket. I did do one with brad just to show that it can be done with a brad. She can take these buttons off and put a brad. And then these are like my favorites to add as a pull tab as well, or to add as to let people know that there's two pages together. So I did a variety of them. She can also do her full stamping on them, use them as a full stamp. But I added quite a lot of them. It was a hand punch, so I filled the pocket to capacity. And then I got to all the bling and the pretties. So here is my, this is another favorite of mine. These can be cut apart if you want to tuck them behind flowers. So I gave her quite a lot of different foliage in gold and in silver for her covers when she's decorating. This filigree, my favorite. This is the one that's here. I have them in rose gold, gold, and silver. I thought these would be fun for her journal. So these are, this is actually a background for a card making, right? Super cute window panes. But I thought this would make a cute specimen card. Isabel has a lot of stickers that she can put like flowers and maybe something else down here that says authentic, and back it up on some acetate. It is a very simple rectangle and then put some decorative paper on the back. And so I thought these would make some cute little specimen journaling cards that she can add in her journals. And then of course the pieces that punch out, I decided to include them in here because of course she can round the edges, use this as building her clusters for decoration. So I left all of them in there. On this side, this is all tags, very basic shape tags, using the file folder and the shoe polish, different shades, strokes, some are darker than others. I couldn't even think of the word. And I decided with this basic shape because she can build and decorate here, whether she wants to add some washi, maybe she wants to add a floral sticker with a word. The background is enough. She can always back the back with some copy paper, and the shape is basic enough that she can cut it without it being really a difficult challenge or a task. So this was a 2, 4, 6 piece die set. So I gave her 5 of every size, including the little itty bitty one that she can always tuck behind something. She can always use that and decorate at her own free will. Here is the love of the butterflies. So I have silver tones here with the silver intricate on the front and the paper from the same kit in the back, and then reverse with the paper in the front and the silver in the back. These are my absolute favorites. Oh my gosh, they are so pretty. So of course I did them in reverse. So you have pattern paper in the front with gold in the back, and then gold in the front with pattern paper in the back. Quite a lot of those, and the wings are not glued down, so she can puff them out, make them dimensional. So I have those there. These are the cut aparts with the collection. I got to the end of it. I figured she can use this to decorate her caddy, whatever she wants to. Cut them down for card fronts if she chooses to. Same thing with these. Here is another one of my favorite butterflies. So this one, and this one are my go-tos. So I have silver and gold tones on both sides, as well as more card parts. And then here is my other favorite one. So I gave her lots and lots of butterflies because she just loves butterflies. You can never have enough butterflies. So I try to mix up the colors, some neutrals, some darks. So this is my ephemera book swap reveal that I am sending to Isabel, my partner. I hope you like it. Tell me what you think. And I hope you understood how I thought this through and why I came up with what I came up with. Again, as she uses the ephemera in here, she can always swap it out and include some of her own. I didn't heavily embellish the cover because of the tie. And, you know, most of us have our ephemera books leaning on the on our desk somewhere within arm's reach. And then of course she can always cut these down if she doesn't want to add any of her own personal touch to it with some beads or charms or anything like that. But I left it there. I gave her the option. She can always cut it down. And then of course this is a little wonky because of the thickness of the pages, and also it's corrugated, so it has a curved spine. So that means that your front pieces, because they're curving in, will always come out a little bit further than your center pieces. So it's not a binding problem. It's just the way the binding works. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. I hope you like it. Tell me what you think. As always, stay blessed, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.